Hello YouTube. I'm making a video, tutorial on how to make real, genuine Pico de Gallo. Okay, so here's all the things you'll need. Well, you'll need a bowl. Okay, yeah, the bowl is so you put all your ingredients or what have you in the bowl and you mix it all together. I was going to use this bowl here because it has a lid, this lid here, but I found it it's got a little crack in the bottom and I won't be able to hold all the liquids in it, so I can't use it. But I will use it to give I'll use it to give my vegetables and fruits a little bath before I mix them all together. You'll need a cutting board, and even if you have one of these fancy choppers here, you're still going to need a knife because you can't chop the stems, and parts of this onion can't go in there. You don't want that outside of that onion. And so I got tomatoes here. These are elongated tomatoes. These elongated tomatoes I like because they're firm. I like the firmness of them. And then these ones, these rounded tomatoes, I got 2 of them. Got 3 elongated tomatoes and 2 round tomatoes because I like the juiciness. I think the firmness ratio is going to be just right. I got a 3/4 of a lemon here and half a lime. These are from a previous batch. I got some cilantro, also from a previous batch. I got 3 peppers, 3 jalapeno peppers, and 1 onion. And when you put all that together, you're gonna make Pico de Gallo. So let's get started. You don't need soap or anything like that. You just give it a good rinsing. I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret here. If you don't want to know the secret, just skip like a few seconds ahead. But the secret here is I put some salt in the bowl first. Okay, and I just it just adds an extra flavor. I put a tablespoon of salt. So just go ahead and just pour the salt in the bowl. You just gotta do it like that. Okay, next thing you're gonna want to do is squeeze your lemon juice and lime juice into the bowl. I got that in there with the salt now. I see there's a little piece of lemon got in there, and I think, wow, that's probably just fine. You know, because there's gonna be all sorts of stuff in there, and nobody's gonna notice that. So in this batch, because I used what I had left from the last one, that's about 3/4 of a lemon and half a lime, because I think the lime ratio was all right, but I could have used a little more lemon the last time. I thought I went a little too easy on it, so I just used what's left, and I think this one's going to work out pretty good. Next, you're going to want to put the cilantro in there. I already picked the leaves off the stems here because I don't want the stems in it. Now, how much are you supposed to put in there? I don't know. I just think that looks like plenty. That looks like that should probably be enough. I mean, I only need so many like little tiny leaves in my food. I think this will get the job done. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and chop it up. Now, for those of you who do have a chopper, don't use the chopper for the cilantro. Just cut it with a knife because it all gets stuck inside the little squares and inside that and those things. So don't use it for this. Okay, so I chopped it up with the knife already. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in there. gather up all these little bits here. Just drop them on in. Now what I like to do is stir every little thing each time I put something in there. That way I make sure it's really mixed in good. Okay, so that's some nice salty lemon lime cilantro in there right now. It's probably not very good to eat, but it's going to help for when we make our Pico de Gallo. All right, it's time to add some peppers. Now, with these peppers here, you don't want any of the seeds in there. You don't want those stems in there. So I am going to use the chopper here, but I'm going to have to cut these up first. And I'll show you what it looks like after I cut them up. Okay, so here's what it looks like after I've cut the peppers before I chop them. I got the tops cut off, and I got all the seeds out, and then most that light green, that's all out of there too. That's not going in. Just a bit of a warning to you. From this point on, don't rub your eyes or pick your boogers, because you've been touching these. I mean, just take my word for it. Don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and chop these now. This part's real easy. Just stick it in there and let's do it like that. Oh, break this part in half. So it's real easy, but it's I gotta tell you, it's easier when you got two hands. But one hand's all you got to work with, then you can make do. Here's all them peppers. Now, diced up real good now. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in there and stir it up. Yeah, this probably still ain't that good yet, but it's everything else in there. It's gonna all balance out in the end. Now, the onion's a lot like the peppers. Now, what I did was I cut off the top and the bottom, and then I cut it in quarters, and I peel off the outer layer of each of them. So now only the crisp, fresh part's gonna go in. So I can chop these like this from here. Got some nice diced onions here. Put them on in with two hands. Take a look at that, and you see a little bit of all of it mixed together. I'm going to stir it every time I add something. That way it's definitely mixed good. So you see I got 5 tomatoes in there. Every single tomato I chop, I'm going to stir it up. Every single one. That's one tomato before it's in the chopper. That's it right after. Get it mixed in with the rest nice and good. Juicy tomato before, after, before, after, before, after, before, and after that, give yourself a pat on the back, because you just made yourself a nice, genuine, authentic batch of Pico de Gallo. Please like and subscribe and share.